Are you tired of watching your hard-earned money disappear into overpriced plane tickets? What if I told you there are legitimate strategies that could save you hundreds or even thousands on your next flight? Today I'm sharing 6 game-changing techniques that airlines don't want you to know about. First up, let's talk about positioning flights. This strategy involves deliberately adding an extra flight to your journey to costs. Here's how it works. Instead of booking a direct expensive flight to your dream destination, you search for cheaper flights to nearby cities, then add a budget airline connection. I recently found flights from Detroit to Malta costing over $1,000. But by flying to Vienna first for just $677 and catching a budget flight to Malta for €30, travelers could save $300 while exploring an extra city. This works in reverse too. If you live far from major airport hubs, take a cheap regional flight to a big city first, then catch your international connection from there. Now let me bust a major myth that's been circulating for years. You have probably heard that you need to use incognito mode when searching for flights to avoid airlines tracking your searches and raising prices. Here's the truth. This is complete nonsense. Professional flight deal companies that search thousands of routes daily don't use incognito mode, and their entire business depends on finding rock-bottom prices. If this trick actually worked, they'd be all over it. Next, let's explore airline regulations that can work in your favor. The 24-hour rule is your best friend. For flights to or from the United States booked directly with airlines more than 7 days in advance, you can cancel within 24 hours for a full refund. See an amazing deal, but need time to think. Book immediately, then decide later. This prevents you from missing out while you're still making up your mind. Here's another regulatory goldmine. When airlines cancel or significantly modify your flight, they must either rebook you or provide a full cash refund. Choose the rebooking option strategically. If you originally booked a terrible red-eye flight just to save money, this is your chance to switch to a better time with fewer connections. At no extra cost, timing matters enormously when booking flights. There's what experts call the Goldilocks window where deals are most likely to appear. For domestic flights, book 1 to 3 months ahead. For international trips, aim for 2 to 8 months in advance, planning holiday travel. Add extra months to these windows. Prices typically spike at 21, 14, and 7 days before departure, so time your purchase accordingly. Always pay for flights with a credit card offering travel insurance. While this won't reduce ticket prices, it protects you from expensive surprises like delayed flights requiring overnight hotel stays, lost luggage, or trip cancellations. I once saved over $200 when flight delays forced an unexpected overnight stay that my travel card covered completely. Finally, here is an advanced technique for frequent travelers. Round-trip tickets originating outside the United States are often significantly cheaper than identical routes starting domestically. A Detroit to London round trip costs $884 when booked from Detroit, but only $678 when booked from London. If you travel frequently between the US and Europe, you could establish a pattern of always booking European origin tickets, potentially saving hundreds annually. These strategies require some flexibility and planning, but the savings are absolutely real. Start implementing these techniques on your next trip and watch your travel budget stretch much further than you ever thought possible.